What's up, guys? Another video today. In today's video, gonna be going over some Modern Warfare 2 stuff. Primarily the pre-order of the Vault Edition. So yeah, let's get this started. I'll switch over real quick. Alright, so on screen here, I've got the trailer, as you would say, that they have for the Vault Edition. I'm gonna mute it just in case I don't get copyright, DMCA and all that good stuff. But this is promising. The stuff they give in this pack sounds like a good deal. We're gonna break it down here, what they all go through. And yes, I pre-ordered it already because I have faith in Infinity Ward and the Modern Warfare series, and I think this game's going to blow it out the water. Probably the best. This is probably gonna be the best COD for since Modern Warfare 2019. And it'll be the best COD until whichever newest one comes out. All right, so let's get started. All right, so naturally they have the intro of the worldwide reveal trailer they put into the game. So we can pass this real quick. All right, so right off the bat here, it shows you everything you get in the pack. It shows you the Task Force 141 skins. We're gonna get the first ever weapon vault, Fda Extender, open beta, the battle pass, 50-tier ships, and ghost skins. Let's get into it. And just so you guys know, this edition is $100, $99. So if you want to spend that money for it, it's up to you. If you think it's worth it, if you don't think it's worth it, I know pre-orders in the past have let us down. So I mean, it's up to you. I took a chance. I have pre-ordered this because I have faith in it. It's all up to you guys. What you guys think? All right. I mean, so far this is great. So as everyone's been saying, the operators are going to be in this game. Everyone was saying, oh, Farah might be in this. Farah's not going to be in it. Well, there's confirmation. Right here, we have Farah getting her own skin as a part of the Task Force Red Team 141. Her own Task Force 141 skin, along with, Soap McTavish, Captain Price, and of course, Ghost. I'm assuming they're just going to have these four. I would think they would have all of Task Force 141, such as Gaz having his own skin, Laszlo having his own skin, the new Commander Alejandro of the Mexican army, he have his own skin, but I'm not sure. They're only showing us these four. If it is these four, that's cool. I would like to see more. Being it's $100, I'd like to see a little bit more, but if not, it's cool, whatever. But the biggest takeaway from this excerpt of the Vault Edition video here is that Farah is now confirmed in game, whether it be multiplayer, which guaranteed multiplayer because it's a skin for an operator, campaign, not too sure, but I'm assuming she'd be in the campaign because the way it ended, if you played a Modern Warfare 2019's campaign, the way it ended, she's definitely going to be in it. And I'm hoping Alex makes a comeback too. We haven't gotten confirmation on Alex because we know the way you played the campaign from Modern Warfare 2019. You know the way how Alex went out and how the campaign ended, and I need Alex back. But so far, I mean, this game, everything we've seen looks great. Okay, so next thing we have here is the Fda Extender, which is the first ever weapon vault. I have no idea what that means. But if we look at this, I mean, the gun here, I mean, it looks like a standard M4. I'm assuming they're naming it the Fda Extender, but my takeaway from this is I'm assuming this is how the gunsmith is going to look when we play in game. You got all these different stocks for it, which is awesome. You got all these grips, just stippled, taped, rubber, barrels, of course, and you got muzzle right here. Looks like a muzzle brake. Got more barrels, another M16 barrel, magazine, and underbarrel grips. My biggest takeaway from this image alone, is you can change the weapon lowers. So if you're people that are unfamiliar with firearms, you don't know if you never owned one, never shot one, I'm a gun enthusiast. I love guns, but this right here is going to be your upper. So anything from here to here, all this technically in real life, how this breaks down is there's a pin here and there's a pin right here. and you pop this pin down, flip this up, it turns 90 degrees, magazine's gonna be out, of course. Pop this pin, and here's your lower from the magazine well to the buffer tube, and your upper is include the firing mechanism, all that stuff. So all this would be the upper. So right here, this is all upper. All of these are uppers. This is the best one right here is right here. But what it fails to mention, what fails to show, I think the best one that shows it is this one, because it goes from the barrel all the way to the bolt. The bolt carrier group, what it's called. So having these lowers, I think, is going to be really cool. I don't know if it's going to add to weapon balance and weapon tuning, so to speak, what they're calling. I think it's called weapon tuning. Or is it just going to be like a cosmetic thing? You can just change how it looks. Because if you look at it, this has got the lower with the grip on it, and it's got a rail system for optics. If you look over here to the far left, this one is a lower, but it's got the rail and it's got the M16 mounted rail sights. So that, I mean, that looks pretty cool. And this magazine looks really cool. It looks like a 50 round, not a drum, more like a box mag. So it's like a normal PMag system, and it comes out. It's kind of a square box. They're pretty cool magazines. I don't have one, but eventually it'd be cool. But like I said, if this is any indication of how the gunsmith play is going to be, how you can edit guns and how you make them look like I say, attachments, stocks, uppers, grips, underbarrels, magazines, all that stuff, weapon tuning, of course. But if you can change the lowers and the how these look, that's gonna be cool. I think, because then everybody would have a unique fire, like a gun they're using. I think that would be cool. So this is definitely a big plus. I can't wait to play around with some guns and tune them and figure out, how to build my gun how I want it. Because the way I've seen and I've heard about it, it's going to be a tuning system where you can tune it to have less recoil and risk the cost of ADS, or have more ADS and risk the cost of recoil, which I think is be pretty cool. More options out there for people to use. On to the next. I think the biggest thing here that adds the most value to this $100 pack is the battle pass and the 50 tier skips. Because as we know, the battle pass costs what? $20? I think it was $20 or $10. But I usually buy every season so far. I bought $24.99 worth of COD credits and bought the battle pass along with, was it 25 tier skips or 20 tier skips? This in itself, the battle pass with 50 tier skips in itself is probably worth, I'd say, $60 alone, $50. Like that's this is gonna be worth it. And it's only the first season, of course, we know this. It'll be the first season, but I mean, I think this is gonna be cool. This image, you see the one right here. I'm wondering, this is just my theory, I don't know if it's true. It won't be confirmed until, get more later in the months here, closer to beta and closer to release. But I'm thinking this is something to do with prestige. I'm thinking this might be a prestige, maybe. They might put the number 1, 2, 3. I could be wrong. This is just me speculating. I would hope that it'd be cool if this was like a prestige emblem, and that'd be dope. But if not, that's whatever. Because you know how at the end of every season now they have emblems you can use, which this could be an emblem. But like I said, this could be season 1's prestige, like the first prestige you go through. Not sure. That's just my theory. That's me just going off of what I'm seeing here, and I hope that's true. Next thing we got here is 20 hours of double XP. This is cool. This is also another great value. You get 10 hours player XP for your character, your operator, and then you get 10 hours of weapon XP, which is gonna be handy the first couple, days the game's out, first week. That's gonna come in handy leveling up all these guns. I would assume closer to beta phase. I'd say like between either before beta or during beta or right after, between beta and release. They're going to do some collaboration like they always do every year with Mountain Dew and Doritos to give you more of this. So In the end, you can go into the actual game upon release on October 28th, that Friday. You can go in with more than 20 hours by redeeming those codes for Mountain Dew bottles and Doritos bags. You can probably go in with 40, 50 hours. If they do that, I plan on doing it. I do it almost every year for COD. I love Mountain Dew anyways, especially G Fuel. I think last year I got some G Fuel and it actually gave me like 2 hours worth of 3 hours worth of XP. I can't remember. No, I'm sorry. I think it was Modern 2019 when 2019 came out. Game Fuel gave me like 3 hours of double XP, which is cool. So that's cool. You get 20 hours. Plus you can get more. Coolest thing, I mean, of course, Ghost, staple of the franchise. Everyone knows who Ghost is. And they said they have 12, and this is 7. So we're not seeing, this is 3, 6, 7. Yeah, we're not seeing 5 of the new. I'm assuming the 5 skins we don't see are the Modern Warfare 2 skins. Like, of course, 10 weapon blueprints, which is cool. But as we know, the one on the far right here, that's Ghost from 2019. That's also Ghost from 2019 as a variant. You could get both this one on the far left and this one right here, Ghost variants. You could also unlock this blue one and this black one. Were in the same category. These two, the UDT Ghosts, were if you purchased the Modern Warfare 2 campaign remaster when it came out. So you use this. This is when you get this UDT, and then you would unlock this one by doing the challenge for it, and it was pretty cool. And the blueprint that came with it was awesome. So we're missing 5 Ghost operators, which I am assuming will come out once final launch takes place. And we'll get to see the Modern Warfare 2 variants of Ghost and how is because I think the mask they have on Ghost in the new one is a little bit different. It looks a little more grungy, and I kind of like it. And I'm hoping they have like the OG like Ghost with just the plate carrier on, like in the Worldwide Reveal trailer when he hops up the back of the armored vehicle, he has just the plate carrier, the gun, and the mask on with the headset. That'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be a cool operator to have. Last but not least, probably the best thing you can get from pre-ordering Modern Warfare 2 is early access. I don't like the wait. I like playing betas. It gives me a feel for the end game. It also offers a chance for people to play this, find the bugs before release, get them out of the game. The devs can get them out of the game, and it gives people a chance to let the devs know, hey, this is kind of what's wrong with the game. This is what needs to be fixed. Tweak this a little bit. Maybe take the reins back on this option. You know, give us more leniency on this option. Restrict this option. This is great for the community to get their hands on the game, get a feel for it, and see if there's anything wrong with the game before final product comes out. Because we want the most polished version of the game we can get as bug free, which is what EA did not do with Battlefield back 2042. But beside the point, this is awesome, and having this is, to me, I love playing betas. I want to get my hands on it first because I am very anxious. Like right now, talking about this, I really want to just get my hands on this game and play it right now. I am so excited for this. I've been waiting for this since I finished the campaign of 2019. In 2019, it's like November 2019, I've been waiting for this. So I'm pretty hyped for this. I cannot wait. I got a timer to count down the days. I cannot wait for this. There's like 140 more days before it releases. So that's it, guys. That's Modern Warfare 2 coming out October 28th. It's a weekend, right before Halloween. That Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just grind all weekend. And I would assume with opening weekend they might do a double XP event. That would be my thing. If not, they would do it. I think if they don't do it the opening weekend, they would do it the following weekend, which would be cool. But like I said, guys, this is the Vault Edition breakdown. I think it's worth $100. I got it because I'm a huge fan of Modern Warfare. I have faith in Infinity War. They're not gonna let this game down. They're not gonna let us down. I think this game, like they said, it's gonna redefine the new era of COD, and I just think it's gonna blow, definitely blowing Cold War and Vanguard out of the water. I think it might even blow 2019 out the water. 20 was a great game, but I think this one will be better. I love it with the, you know, them bringing back old maps, as we saw high rise in the trailer. If you pause at the right moment, you could see it between the buildings. That was really cool. I just think this game is going to be the absolute best COD we're going to have for at least the next 3 to 5 years. I'm excited. But like I said, guys, like the video, leave a comment. What do you think about the Vault Edition? Do you think it's worth the $100? Maybe not. Do you think pre-orders are even worth it anymore? Are you excited for this game? Because I'm excited. Let me know in the comments below what you think, guys. Make sure you sub to the channel. Plenty more content coming your ways. I got videos to upload. I just lagging behind a little bit, but they are coming, I promise. Until next time, guys, stay frosty, all right?